have Anish Shah, CEO and Managing Director of Mahindra & Mahindra. He, of course, also joins us in his FICCI capacity. Mr. Shah, good afternoon. I can see from the smile on your face that you have already started calculating that how much cars you will be able to sell more now that more money is available in the hand of taxpayers, right? You already started planning how many more Mahindra Holiday
new
subscription.
addition to Mahindra Holidays.
Exactly.
Yes.
You already started calculating it, right?
Good afternoon, Nikunj. The more important thing for us is how are we setting up the economy for long-term growth? How are we making India the manufacturing hub of the world? And that is where we see a lot of positivity in this budget. I would look at three specific things. One is the demand stimulus, obviously that you talked about, is clearly a positive in the short run. But more importantly, the long-term positives are around ease of doing business, the focus on capital goods imports, the inverted duty structure that is being addressed. These are things that will make it easier for us to create a better manufacturing setup in India to lower the cost of manufacturing. The focus also on inclusive development, on agriculture, on MSMEs, on skilling. These are all factors that will continue to strengthen the economy. I've always maintained that we have very strong tools, and we've seen some hiccups in the short run. The demand stimulus addresses those hiccups, and the fundamentals, along with the actions taken now, continue to strengthen the position of India as a manufacturing hub and as an inclusive economy. And that is the biggest takeaways that we have from the budget.
Mr. Shah, has this focus, which perhaps seems to be not drifting slightly away from expenditure, which is what the general tone of the budget is that a right approach at this juncture when the economy is doing okay, private sector capex is not doing okay, the economy saw a huge comeback because of government spending and capital expenditure. The number this year is lower than next year, and next year also it is only higher by 10%, Mr. Shah. Is that good enough?
CapEx by the government is still on track, Nikunj, at 10% higher. It is still a very positive step. The government does need the private sector to step in. And as we see a greater demand stimulus, as we see CapEx utilization of capacity at a higher level, and the various benefits that have been given to import capital goods, that should provide a fillip to private sector CapEx as well. And therefore, that has to work in conjunction with the government. The good part is that the CapEx from the government is on course. 10% higher is still a good number after the increases we've seen over the last few years. And that multiplier effect that we've seen from CapEx is one that will help the economy.